Okay, everyone, we need to have a chat. There's trip hazards, there's cables all over the place.
Yeah, that was me.
There's your mask. Clean your stuff up. Where's my freaking water bottle?
Mr. Self's water bottle has been missing for a few days, and I have no clue who took it.
Yo, whose water bottle is this?
I guess I really don't know what Christmas is all about. Isn't there anyone who knows what Christmas is all about?
Welcome back, my Falcon family fans. It is time for another great VSPN. In fact, it is the last one of the year because today is the day before Christmas break. And so, we have a lot of stuff to talk about. We have commercials, we have commercial breaks, we have weather, we have skits, we have everything. We have a long, long episode today. I'm Brock, the movie star, Brock Wilson. I'm here with
Brody.
Brody, as always. So make sure to sit back, relax, get yourself some hot cocoa, maybe a snack, maybe some chocolate, maybe some Christmas candy, and enjoy this as we get right into it, starting with some local news.
All right, so today, December 20th, in our community, Governor Little and Mayor McLean. Governor Little and Mayor McLean will be having a ceremony to highlight Hanukkah. So the ceremony will be held at 5 p.m. at the Idaho State Capitol. It will include the menorah lighting, ceremony, remarks, and greetings from leaders, Hanukkah songs, Hanukkah menorahs, and treats. So the event is open to the public and free of charge. Also, in more news, over this last weekend, the Idaho State Veterans Cemetery adorned 2,600 wreaths on tombstones last weekend. It was done in honor of wreaths across America to honor veterans. More volunteers will be out again later this week to distribute the remaining 3,200 wreaths. Now that we've talked about our local news, let's get into news around the world.
World news today. A 97-year-old former secretary of a Nazi concentration camp, whose name is Irmgard Furchner, has been convicted for involvement in 10,505 murders during the Holocaust. That is a crazy world fact. That's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, and I'm sorry. 3, 2, 1. Now it is time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back.
Have you ever wanted to record and edit your own videos?
Well, now you can in video production.
You have the choice between Vallivue Video 2 and Vallivue Video 3. You also have the opportunity to have it as a block period.
This class is a career opportunity class, which means you can go and get a career after graduation.
If you would like to sign up, you can join by talking to Mr. Self in room. Where am I? In video production class, we record VSPN and do many other things for the schools.
But this isn't everything we do. We set up for live streams and make sure they run smoothly for audience convenience.
Your creative abilities are put to the test and valued in this class.
The work environment is relaxed and you have very much fun.
Each person learns the positions of the video production, and things shake up, so every person learns a little bit of each position.
Wait, where am I? What's going on?
No, help me!
Remember, this class has a prerequisite for this class being video editing, graphic communication, or journalism. You also need to be placed in this class. So if you want to take video production, just take one of the prerequisite classes and talk to self about being in this class. Wait, where am I?
Who are you? What are you doing?
All right.
Yeah.
That was quite the commercial.
Yeah.
So now it is time for today's Falcon Fact. Did you know that there is a lizard that can glide? The gliding lizard is known as the Draco. The Draco has loose skin that is formed by
Have you
an
ever
enlarged
watched
rib
it
which
before to
make
edit your own
can
videos?
extend to make
Well, now you
wings.
can.
Huh. When escaping predators are moving around, the Draco jumps off the tree, extends its wings, and glides to another tree. Oh, that's pretty sick. Then glide up to 30 feet, which is about the size of a tennis court. And after a baby Draco is born, it climbs the nearest tree and never touches the ground again. That's crazy. Imagine
That's
just
pretty crazy. It's
climbing once and never touching the ground again. But that's all we've got for the Falcon Fact. Now, please enjoy this random interview.
We'll be right back.
Horrible. Big changes. I moved from Caldwell to Boise. So totally different crowd. I do not fit in with Boise people. I'm a Caldwell girl at heart, probably. Yeah. I don't have Uggs.
Wow, Uggs. Okay, I didn't know Uggs were a Boise thing.
And North Face.
Wow. You know, how have the students been this year? Like, what's your thoughts as a teacher?
Right. Not my own personal life. Yeah, that makes more sense. You know, I think that COVID really hurt us in more ways than just like misinformation and, you know, maybe the vaccine puts trackers in your body. I don't know. But I think that like students have really missed out, and you can see it like in classrooms that it's harder to get kids to be more like in tune or focused because they're always wanting to do something more. They're always wanting to like be on their phones because we literally put ourselves in situations where we would watch a TV show and we'd also be on our phones. And so it comes across in everyday life, including school.
That's really profound, you know? Like, what great thoughts. Like,
Thank you.
yeah. Thank you for interviewing.
Yeah. Hey. You know, if I could just take a minute, I would like to say that if we can do one thing over Christmas break is to actually take a break from social media and maybe put ourselves out in the world a little bit more. You know, a great student that I have showed me this really interesting TED Talk about addiction and how addiction isn't the opposite of sobriety. Addiction is the opposite of connection. And I think that it literally touched my heart because I think that that's a huge thing that we're missing. And because of our phones and because of social media and how easy it is to binge watch TV, we are missing out on the connection. So go out, do something, even if it's by yourself. Go see a movie, laugh with the people in the movie theater, cringe with the people in the movie theater, hide your eyes with the people in the movie theater, but do something that puts you out in society. Okay, I'm putting it down.
Wow, thank you so much. This was an incredible interview.
winter is coming, and now you can see that it's snowing. So, like, you better be ready for some snow. So we're going to get right into the weather after this quick skit.
Hey you! Yeah, you. Do you want to be a WWE superstar like myself? As you can tell... Hey you! Yeah, you. Do you want to be a WWE superstar like myself? As you can tell, I'm the greatest to ever do it. I hold the gold. We're having superstar tryouts. Superstar tryouts are an opportunity to prove yourself to the wrestling world.
Hey,
What?
I want to challenge for the belt.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Superstar tryouts are not for the weak. They're for the committed. So don't be like the weak. Do not be like him. Superstar tryouts are December 21st. Let me know for extra details. And remember, to be the best, you gotta beat the best. Ugh. Ugh. Anything you want to say?
I would like to say something. I need to make a public apology for what I did. I challenged for the belt when I wasn't good enough for it. I challenged for Brock the Brox's belt, the world champion, the greatest to ever do it, the flashiest, well-dressed Brock's belt. And I have to say, I am deeply so apologetic and sorry. Will you ever forgive me?
I'll forgive you if you tell the people watching what they should never do.
People that are watching, never challenge for the belt
Don't do
because
it.
no one can beat him.
Don't do it to yourself. Because, as you can see, I'm the greatest, the best, the most charismatic, caring, wealthy, strong, Falcon fanatic, most bestest person in Vallivue High School. That's how you become the champ. That's how you do it around here. Don't challenge me, because if you try to challenge for this, it's not going to end well. I'm done. Thank you for the apology. I guess we'll see what'll happen later, but let's get on to some weather.
Yes, on to the weather because most bestest is a real sentence. Anyways, now for Tuesday or today, it's gonna be mainly cloudy with a bit of. Anyways, my mic was not on. Yeah, so don't challenge Brock because most bestest is a real sentence. Tuesday, today, guess what? As you can already tell, it is cloudy with a slight bit of sun, just peeking in here and there. Anyways, it's going to be 16 degrees. That is the low. And then you're going to have a high of 34 degrees. We kind of want that 34 degrees. Otherwise, any snow will stay there. Any tiny bit of rain, anything there could freeze. You want to keep it up. Anyways, Wednesday. Now we've got a low of 13 degrees and a high of 35 degrees. Kind of the same thing. Tomorrow's going to be about the same thing, just a bit more of a broad temperature area. Now, Thursday, on the other hand, it is going to be freezing that day with a low of 2 degrees and a high of 18. That is anything that happens that day is going to be freezing. So just remember, it's going to be, you want that sun to come out, otherwise that temperature is going to stay low. So we want that sun to come out. It's apparently supposed to, but a high of 18, low of 2. Be ready to warm up your cars that day. Now Friday, on the other hand, we've got a low of 14 degrees, high of 26. Now this is supposed to be snowing as well. Luckily, if it was snowing on Thursday, that'd be terrible weather to drive in. But Friday it's not. Have a great snow day. For Saturday, on the other hand, we've got a low of 20 degrees, high of 33. This is going to be Christmas Eve. It's supposed to be snowing just a tiny bit, not too much. We basically want that snow to carry on through to Sunday as we've got Christmas, because it's technically not supposed to snow, but some people, cross their fingers. We hope it's a snowy Christmas. And that's it for the weather for this week.
Switch it.
All right, thank you for the weather. All right, let's get into some breaking news. In Northern California at 5 a.m., there was a 6.4 magnitude earthquake. This earthquake has been the cause of 2 injuries and hundreds of families are without power. Humboldt County Medical Services have urged everyone to only call 911 if it is an immediate emergency. Residents have been urged by the Sheriff's Department to be prepared for aftershocks. This earthquake comes almost exactly a year after the 6.2 magnitude earthquake that happened on December 21st, 2021 in the Cape Mendocino area. No injuries or serious damages were reported with the Cape Mendocino earthquake, so could this happen next year? If so, would that be a sign? More on that later, so, yeah.
As you can tell, I still have my belt because the people watching listened and nobody came and challenged for it. Today is the second to last day of school before winter break, which you know what that means. Tomorrow, Wednesday the 21st, is the last day of first semester. Our first semester is coming to an end. Finals are being taken this week. Good luck to all students. As you can tell, I dressed up as a very studious academic goat. And I think I did very well in my calculus final. So that's probably why. Because I dressed up very nice. And because I'm the champ, of course. But we will officially be going on break at 1:10 p.m. tomorrow, December 21st, is the start of Christmas break. Break will be 2.5 weeks. That gives you 2.5 weeks, Brody, to think about what you did and come back with an essay of an apology, because I still don't accept it. We'll be back on January 9th, and I better have it in my hand. I better be reading it like this. I better have my paper in my hand. I better be reading my apology letter. But yeah, make sure you talk to your counselor if you want to make any class changes, and if you want to make sure your schedule's right. Talk to your counselors now, because you don't want to do it over break, because they're probably going to be doing Christmas stuff and winter stuff and chilling, and you don't want to bother them. You can schedule a meeting or email your counselor. So yeah, if you want to get your classes changed to be in the presence of Brock Wilson, the champ, then go talk to your counselors now. Now, let's talk about technology. Library. It says technology, library.
It's actually the library. So, in library news, the library will be open during lunch today and tomorrow, December 1st, 21st. All students who plan to come to the library will need to have finals library lunch pass. Even students with permanent library passes will need to get a paper pass on these days in order to come to the library at lunch. Please see Mrs. Wilkerson for a pass before lunch starts. And now, let's actually get on to technology.
Technology. Scooter made technology. He created it. He is the creator of technology, if you couldn't tell. As of today, 19 of the 50 United States of America, the stars on the flag, the red, white, and blue-blooded states, have partially blocked the use of TikTok on government devices. It better not be Idaho, because it's only government devices. So unless I become the president of the United States, then I'm good. Okay, Idaho is one of them, so I won't be running for mayor in Idaho. Most of these restrictions have come in the past 2 weeks. I don't know why, because it's TikTok where you dance and make edits and stuff like that instead of leaking government official business. I mean, unless some people do that. I don't do that. But most of the restrictions have come in the past 2 weeks, too. That is 2 more title reigns than Brody, because he can't win. Also, Congress has proposed a nationwide ban on the app. Boo! Boo! That's everybody in the school booing the TikTok ban and Brody. Boo! This has been over the concern that China could use it to track Americans and censor certain content. but they don't know for sure. So they're just banning it to ban it because they have power and they want to use it. But honestly, I think we should petition to have me become the president and Scooter can be the vice president because I think we would run it very well, and I think we would definitely be good locking up Brody higher.
All right. So, sports. Everyone keeps up with sports. Everyone loves them. Now let's go over all of them. So, let's start with sports from our great school. Our girls basketball team had a tournament up in Jerome this past weekend. They sadly went 0-2, but put up a great effort against Gooding and Jerome High School. The next game is at Weiser today, the 20th, at 7:30 p.m. So wish the ladies good luck in their game, and let's go get a win. And let's also talk about wrestling. Wrestling had a tournament this weekend and put up great efforts in all their matches. They're having a good season so far, so keep encouraging them to keep their winning and pinning all their opponents. Now, we have some time to talk about sports around the world. As you obviously know, the World Cup final between Argentina and France was Sunday morning. It was one of the best soccer matches ever, especially comparing it to the other World Cup finals. Argentina ended up winning, giving Messi his first World Cup and solidifying as the greatest of all time in soccer. France's star player Mbappe had a hat trick as well, which means he had 3 goals.
It was insane.
It was indeed insane.
But it wasn't good enough. For the GOAT.
For
Put the
GOAT.
camera on me. Put the camera on me.
Get the camera to Brock.
Let me get the camera. It's not. It's like me. I'm the champ. Messi's the GOAT. You can't beat him. He's the greatest to ever do it. And he capped off his career with a World Cup win. That's like this. That's like owning a belt. The WWE belt at Vallivue High School. Because he's literally the greatest of all time. He's the greatest to ever do it. There's no debating no more. No Ronaldo. No, don't even say anything.
But like, if he was the
Put
greatest,
the camera on. Put it on Scooter. Put it on two.
Put it on two. Put it on two. Put it on two. Okay, if he was the greatest, wouldn't he have already won one?
No, because
he won one.
Well, he would have. He did
already
playing
win
for
one.
like 18 years.
And he still won one.
Yeah,
He
but
still
he
won
won
one.
one before if he was the greatest.
Do you know how hard it is to win a World Cup?
Do you know how hard?
France has done it like 17 times.
Soccer.
I think they
It's every
probably figured
4
it out.
years.
Soccer is literally a team sport, so
I know, but you can't say somebody's
look at
specifically
his stats.
the GOAT then.
Look at his stats. Look at his stats.
Now,
Look at his
don't
stats.
get me wrong. I do agree he's the greatest, but I don't think he's the greatest because he just won that. I think he was already
It's solidified.
the greatest.
It's no, because there
It's
was a conversation.
I'm just saying,
Listen
if
up.
you're
Listen
gonna,
up. Listen up. There was a conversation of either Ronaldo or Messi on who's the GOAT, and it was only because neither of them have won a World Cup. Guess who won one? The greatest to ever do it.
I don't know.
Messi.
I think Mbappe's coming up.
He literally just lost, bro.
Just saying.
He's not a team
Bro
player.
is the second person
Get some
in
assists.
World Cup history to score a hat trick. He's
Oh,
also
maybe.
scored the most goals the entire freaking
Don't
tournament.
matter. Don't matter. Messi the GOAT.
Anyways, let's get back onto the script and talk about some NFL.
Yeah, because I won the argument. I'm the champ. Lastly, the NFL just completed a stunning slate of games for Week 15. I think you know where this is going. Because everybody knows the best part of the week was the game-winning play by Chandler Jones for the Las Vegas Raiders. We clutched up. Chandler Jones, he goes up, they try to lateral it. He's like, oh no! He picks it off, and he turns around. Put it on camera too. He turns around, and he goes right into the dirt on Mac Jones. Because there's no stopping Chandler Jones when he has the ball because he's basically a running back.
That's
He's
Mac
basically
Jones.
a tight end. Raider Nation, you know what's up. You know what's up. It's literally too easy.
He gave him that Mac Jones treatment.
That's Mac Jones.
Man,
Mac
man.
Jones sitting in the dirt after he gets stiff-armed by the greatest to ever do it.
Jacoby
A-
Myers is an idiot.
A Las Vegas Raider W. W. Look at this. Dub. Hold it up. Dub. Hold it up. Dub. W for the Las Vegas Raiders. It was a great week football-wise, but that was the best moment. That was really the best moment. There's
No,
There's no debating it.
I think the Bills winning
my
capped that
God,
off.
bro.
No, the comeback from Minnesota. That was
Don't
so
matter.
good.
Don't matter.
Down
Don't matter.
33-0.
It's the Lions
Came back at
going
halftime
Oh my
and
The
won it in
Lions.
overtime.
Wait, that was a good moment, but there's
That
no
was
beating
great.
Chandler Jones.
My
putting
Lions
Mac
are
Jones in there.
7-7.
Oh, shut up. We beat you.
Bro's a Lions fan. Bro's a Lions fan. Bro's really a Lions fan. That's gotta suck. That's worse than being a Raiders fan.
Anyway.
We have a better record than the Raiders. That's all I'm saying.
Aight,
Hey,
bro.
that's
Aight,
facts.
bro.
That's facts. That's
You want to go for this right now? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Another time.
That's what I
We're gonna
thought.
have to dedicate an entire
That's
episode
what
to
I
it.
thought.
We can double team him if we want.
Bro, no
We're on the
way.
tag team.
Nah.
Anyway,
All right, I got a
we might have to
question.
do that later.
I got a question. What are you guys doing for break? We can go first.
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know if I can say because I'm not allowed to because it's a thing that I.
He's a government official.
Yeah,
He
we're
doesn't
gonna
have
go with
TikTok.
that, but I
He's
might
the
be
one
going
behind TikTok
somewhere
fans.
warm.
He doesn't
I might
have
be going
TikTok.
Somewhere warm.
He doesn't have TikTok. He's moving
Yeah,
out.
I actually don't. That's why I got banned. Got banned.
He's moving out of the country because
Yeah, he's actually.
he doesn't have TikTok.
never
What
gonna
about
see
you,
it again.
Brody?
Well, me, I don't know yet, but you know what I know? I'm gonna be in my bag. I'm gonna be making some money,
How
and
do you guys
that's
not know
all
what
that
you're doing
matters.
over break? I have my entire break planned.
What are
out.
you doing?
What are you doing, Brock?
What are you doing?
Everybody wants to hear. So tomorrow is the last day of school, and I don't know what I'm gonna do after school, but Thursday at 12. Thursday at 12:50, I will be leaving the state of Idaho. I know, it's sad. It's sad. I know he fell because of the news.
I know, bro. I just can't live without you.
The news about me leaving the state of Idaho because I'm going to my hometown. I'm going to California for a week
I
for
didn't know
Christmas.
California was a town.
Yeah, California's a town. What
I'm
else
going
is there?
there. And I get to see my grandma and my friends. I'm going for a week. And want to know what I'm going to do when I get back? I'm going to get a bag. Pull up to McDonald's, 10th Avenue McDonald's, and maybe I'll get you a discount. Not you.
Wow.
Maybe Scooter.
Hey, let's go.
Nah,
let's go.
Brody,
I'll
'cause-
take that. I'll
because-
take that.
Because Scooter hasn't tried to challenge me for the belt, so we'll
I
see.
mean,
why would I? Why would I?
I mean, Scooter just asked to tag team, but like,
We don't talk
This is going to be
we don't
me
talk about
in Cali because it's going to be 76, not 2. It's going to be 76 degrees and sunny, not 2 degrees and snowing. But yeah, and when I get back, I'm going to make as much money physically possible. It's going to be like a bag of money, and I'm going to be carrying it around like my belt, but it's just going to be a bag of money. Bag of money.
Oh, okay. Well, because of those 2 degrees, remember there's multiple ways to stay safe in the cold. Like number 1, just don't go out. I mean, that's one way to stay
That's a
safe.
Yeah,
great
you might
way
have
to
to stay.
stay.
You might have to stay inside.
Yeah, if you are driving, make sure to heat up your car beforehand or scrape it off. If it's snowing, just make sure to keep warm by wearing a bunch of coats and stuff.
Yeah, and if it's snowing a lot and you have to go, put your car in 4-wheel drive or
That's a
drive
great
very
one.
slow.
You can also put chains on your car if you're able to do that. I don't.
Yeah, or like the little studs in the tires.
That's
You
a
get
good
some
one.
special tires, but yeah, stay safe. I know I'll be safe because like you can't really have any ice in 76 degrees sunny weather in California.
Yeah, but you could have a fire, and that kind of
Mhm.
happens a lot in California.
and you know, it's harder to stay cool than just be warm.
Yeah. Well.
Nah. Wait, what do you guys want for Christmas? What's on top of your list?
Oh, this is a tough one. I just got what I wanted.
I don't
so
know, man.
What'd you get?
I got an Xbox.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I don't know
Xbox
what I
better than
want.
PlayStation. Go ahead,
I don't know,
Brody.
man. My parents are only giving me money, and I don't know what to spend it on.
Oh, bunch of money.
Yep.
Bag. Wanna know what I want?
What do you want?
What do you want, Brock?
I want a good Christmas.
I feel that.
I want
think we all want a
everybody.
good Christmas.
I want everybody watching to have a good Christmas and get a bunch of nice gifts. But that is all we have for the last VSPN of the year.
The last
It
one
is
of the
almost
year.
2023, which is very crazy to think that we are almost to 2030, which we aren't very close, but we're pretty close. 2023 is coming up. Everybody be safe over the break. Everybody be safe on New Year's Eve. And we'll have a great year.
Yeah.
And as always, remember, no
No
PDA.
PDA.
Merry Christmas, everybody.